Good morning. Today, we are going to learn on how to program semantic differential question in a survey. What is semantic differential? A semantic differential scale is a survey or questionnaire rating scale that asks people to rate a product, company, brand, or any entity within the frames of a multi-point rating option. These survey answering options are grammatically on opposite adjectives at each end. For example, love-hate, satisfied-unsatisfied, happy-sad. Surveys or questionnaires using the semantic differential question is the most reliable way to get information on people's emotional attitude towards a topic of interest. Here is an example in questionnaire, how a question with the concept of semantic differential looks like. We now are going to give you an insight on how to program a question with the concept of semantic differential in DataQire. Below are the steps to create a semantic differential. Step 1, we need to click onto the section in which we wish to add the concept of semantic differential to be programmed in. Step 2, once the desired section is open, select the plus button on the right mid-bottom to open the menu which shows you the various types on how a question can be programmed. Step 3, once the menu pops down which shows you the various types on how a question can be programmed, select Semantic Diff under the Extra S category in order to proceed. Step 4, input the desired text in the question ID box provided. For e.g., Q7. Step 5, if you wish to add any title for the question, input the desired text in the question title box. Although, question title is only for programming purposes and the respondents filling out the survey will never see the question title box. Step 6, now, input the question text you desire to ask to your respondents in the question text box. For example, to start, we want to ask you a series of questions about which statement describes the most. Step 7, if you wish to add a question subtext, input the desired texts in the question subtext box. For example, please select one, or please select as many as apply. Texts entered in the question subtext will appear just below the question text in the survey. Step 8, in case you desire to add a footer for your question being programmed, input the desired texts in the question footer box. Texts entered in the question footer box will appear on the bottom of the question in the survey. Step 9, once you have input the texts in all the desired boxes, next you will see Show Condition box. In the Show Condition box, here, you can apply the desired question filter in order to which you want your question to be shown. If you wish your question to be shown to everyone, leave the Show Condition box to Always show this question, which you will find it over there under the Show Condition box by default. Step 10, now that you have completed filling out all the desired boxes as above, now you need to fill in all the necessary boxes below for rows and columns. Then we have to input our answer options in each row as Statement A and Statement B. Statement A, on the left, and Statement B, on the right. I love to run. I love to walk. First row, I love going to the gym. I love going for yoga, Zumba sessions. Second row, I prefer whey protein, i.e. supplements. I prefer natural, organic means of nutrients. Third row, I use water as a source of hydration during a fitness session. I prefer to wait till I finish my fitness session to consume water to kill hydration. Fourth row, question settings for rows. Below are few functions on the settings for our rows. These functions are visible when you select the 3 vertical dots right at the start of the rows. Anchor. Anchor fixes the position to the bottom of particular rows to which anchor is enabled by checking the anchor box, and the rest remains the same. Non-mandatory. Non-mandatory makes sure that the row can be left unanswered and is not mandatory for the respondent to answer in order to proceed. By enabling non-mandatory, the respondents can proceed to the next question without answering the rows to which non-mandatory is checked. Once step 10 is completed, where we input all the desired answer options as Statement A and Statement B under the rows section, we now will have to fill in the column sections as well to proceed. Step 11, click on the columns. There, you need to add columns that I have already added for you. Enter the answer options in each column one by one. Let's enter strongly agree in first column. Let's enter agree in second column. Let's enter neutral in third column. Let's enter agree in fourth column. Let's enter strongly agree in fifth column. Now that you even have added the columns. The next few remaining steps are up to your desire if you wish to add. Question settings for columns. Hide label. By checking the Hide Label box, the column label won't be appearing to the respondents who are filling the survey. You can enable it by checking the Hide Label box or leave it unchecked if you want to show the column label to the respondents. You can also pipe in any text in this question. To apply pipe in, you need to first move to the Pipe in Text section right beside the columns category. Then click on the icon plus Pipe in block, where you can replace a text from its value. Then you need to paste the desired text in the Replace box. In order to select the variable from which you need to replace, you can simply click on the plus icon present right beside the By Value from Input box. Once you click on the plus icon, you now can see the list of question variable out of which you need to select. You can manage the question settings for this pure open-ended question by clicking in the setting icon. Capture screen time. Capture the total time spent on the screen for this question. Capture randomization order captures the order in which answer options are displayed on respondent screen. Randomize rows. This is checked the rows options will be shuffled randomly and automatically at runtime. Label swapping. In this labels will be swapped, condensed view, to reduce something, such as a speech or piece of writing, in length. Sequential view. In this options will be shown in a sequential manner. Once you have completed all the steps above, now in order to have a look at the question you programmed, you need to click on the small window-like icon where you'll be prompted to choose one of the options shown as below. Data layout. Data layout allows you to have a look at various variables you have created till now and details to each of the variables like index, section, variable and more. Render view. Render view allows you to have an overview of the question you programmed. Render view also allows you to test the question which you have programmed. Once you are satisfied with the overview look of your question, you can click on the Submit button and you are finished with the question. However, if still you are not satisfied by the look of your question, you can always re-edit the rows columns till you are satisfied with the look of your question and submit. Now your question with the concept of semantic differential is successfully created.